princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Let me please say a big Happy New Year to all of you. I hope this year brings us a little bit better luck, good health, happiness, and peace. I think we can all hope for that. I am, as you see, wearing no lipstick, nothing on my lips at all, because today is a video I'm actually super excited about. It seems like such a simple topic, but it's not. We're going to talk about the new Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lip liners. But lip liners by themselves might be a tad bit boring. So the reason I'm kind of excited about this is it opens up the wider discussion of how in the world do you decide which nude lipstick, neutral lipstick, is the right one for your lip tone and your skin tone. Both have to be taken into consideration. I saw the other day the coolest video by Natasha Denona herself, which I will of course link below. If you don't know already, Natasha Denona is not only a former model and current makeup artist and makeup brand creator, but Natasha Denona also runs a makeup school, if you didn't know this, and she is a teacher. Her mother was also a chemist, so she gets in there and gets down and dirty in the labs, and she can teach. So when you see that she has made a video, it's really fun to watch her technique and the way she imparts knowledge. She has a lot of experience in the classroom teaching, and not everybody who's great at something can also teach it. Teaching is a bit of an art. She can. So she always has my full attention. And she did a really interesting video talking about it. So I'm going to look at, I bought the neutral pink trio off of her website of the new lip liners. But we're going to see how they look on me, and we're going to talk about why or why they don't, I should say, look good on me. I have had tremendous trouble finding a neutral or nude lipstick all of my adult life and teen years as well. I'm sure you at home might have wondered the same. And I haven't had the best of luck with the I Need a Nude lipsticks by Natasha Denona that I've picked up. Though I love the formula, they've always looked a little bit concealer-like on my lips. And Natasha Denona's knowledge might have told me why. She talks about complementing and contrasting with your skin tone and also your lip tone. Now, whether you go darker or lighter, it doesn't really matter. What matters is picking up the tone. So I have three of them here. I got Julia, I got Ilona, and I got Natasha. They are the neutral three. And Natasha Denona talks about how these will look. She says if you have a neutral to reddish, I suppose cooler skin tone, you should go with the beige nudes. I have a neutral to cool tone skin, and I've never gone really with beige nudes, so maybe that's part of my problem. She says if you have a yellow undertone, you should lean towards the pinks, and anybody that has a warm or oranger tone, she says you can choose as many shades. Lighter or darker, that's up to you. So we're going to look at how she says to take an eyeshadow palette at home, and she used the Love and the Sunrise, so we're going to too. And she says to take the pink closest to your skin tone and the orange color closest to your skin tone and see which one stands out more on your arm. We're going to try this together. I want to show you my particular difficulty, and then I would love for you guys to try this at home. If you have the Sunrise or the Love palette, you can use those, and if you have others with pinks and oranges, you can use that instead, of course. Okay, so with the Valentine, with the Love palette, we're going to swatch Valentine. That's this shade right here. It is kind of the most gentle pink, and I'm going to put it right here on my arm. What Natasha Denona wants you to look for is what is going to stand out the most on your arm. And for me, you can see that pink. I'm even going to make it a bit darker. But on camera, I can see it on me, but on camera, it's not going to stand out as much as the orange we're going to swatch. We're going to swatch Morgan in the Sunrise palette, which is this one right here. That's Morgan. A very orange color, if that's being picked up on camera, and I'm going to swatch it right next to it, and we're going to ask ourselves which one stands out more. Well, on camera, it looks like Morgan sure does, which would mean I would want to lean more towards those shades of nude, whereas if I go with the pinks, according to Natasha Denona's theory, it will wash me out a little bit more. person, not on camera, they're both standing out to me. But let's see what we think here. I have got 2 of her lipsticks, and I have got 3 new lip liners. Now I have to be careful with these lip liners because they will stain the lips. So trying on 3 might be a bit hard. Let's start with Natasha, which is her number 1 lightest shade. We're gonna put that on the bottom lip. Then we'll do Ilona on the top lip, and then I'll take it off and we'll do the third. Let me swatch them first, because maybe if they just don't stand out at all on my arm, it will explain why I've been getting that kind of concealer look. So let's see. Here is Natasha. That is our first one. I just kind of broke it, so I'm gonna have to sharpen that. There is Natasha. That stands out. Look at that. You can definitely see Natasha there, and I will go sharpen that. And then we have Ilona, which is our second one. Let's see that. That's our second darkest. Also standing out. That's nice. You want it to stand out. You don't really want it to blend in with your skin tone. And here is Julia. It's going to be our darkest. These are super, 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 super creamy. That's almost not even going to look like a nude on me, is it? These are super, super creamy. And that is why I broke Natasha when I first started using it. These are not a pencil, however they sharpen just like a pencil. So let me get this sharpened, and then we're going to come back and try them all on, and we'll see if maybe that's why I've been missing out. You can see that pink on me, guys. You can see it, but that orange really stands out. So I might have been going with the wrong color. You can try this at home too. Let me sharpen this guy and be right back. Okay, we're all sharpened up, and I brought my little sharpener with me because these guys are kind of soft. Let's put Natasha, probably named after Natasha Denona herself, onto my bottom lip, and let's see if it stands out or if it looks like I have concealer on my lips. And that might go a ways to explaining my issues. All right, so here we go. Concealer lip. Might be a good underpinning, but as a color, a little bit concealer-like. And on the top, I'm gonna put our Ilona, I-L-O-N-A. I hope I'm saying that right. All right, now we're getting a tad bit darker. Are we getting closer, princesses? So let me zoom you in. This is the lightest, and it's in the pink family. And this is the second, kind of medium lightest. I think we're getting better as we go a tad bit darker. That means that the third, Julia, the darkest, which is right here, might be our winner. Let me get this off before it really sets, and let's take a look. Okay, let's look at the third, which is our darkest neutral pink, Julia. I think this might be the winner. Here it is on my arm, and it really stands out in contrast with my skin tone the most. Let's try it. I'm gonna put it on both lips. It's going awfully brown. Boy, it's a lifelong struggle for me. Okay. So there's a clumsy but quick line. So we have much, much less of a concealer lip look. It's a bit brown, but I definitely have, this is definitely a nude, I think, guys, that works for me. Now I can put a lipstick over, but I'm really fond of a liner with a gloss over it. And I think we should actually try that. But I really want to review really quickly what I was saying. I'll link the actual video below, and I'll let Natasha do the talking. But basically, she feels that if whatever it is, that pink that's closest to you or the orange, whichever one stands out, that's what you should go with, because that contrasts with your skin and will give you less of that pale, dead, corpse-like look on your lips that so many of us have problems with nude lipsticks. And probably explains, before I put on some, here is, I need a nude lipstick in Susanna. I'm going to look at that on me. It definitely stands out, but not very much. There it is right there. And it is not bad on me. But I really dislike Andrea on me, and I wonder if we're going to see why when I swatch it. I don't mind Susanna on me, and that would make sense because you can definitely see it. Andrea, I have never liked on me. And again, this stands out a lot more. So a better color. See how this kind of starts to blend in just a bit with my skin? That's probably why I'm getting the concealer look. And of these 3 new liners, this one stands out the best. And so that is why I'm getting a better look with it too. Let me put on a little bit of gloss over it and let's see if we just like this as a kind of lipstick with gloss over it. Let's try. Okay, I brought over this little Patrick Ta, kind of a clear gloss with a tad bit of peachy pink to it. Really not much. I just wanted to see what we thought. And having that slight pink cast, I think pinks it up a bit. Again, these are liners and you can put lipstick over it, but they're so creamy that to me, I like to wear them as a lipstick and they set and they don't budge. I'll show you that on my arm. What do we think now? I went with the really darkest number 3 here, and as you see, I'm rubbing on it and it's not coming off on my finger. I have some other makeup on my finger, but not that. Neither are these 2, but these 2 aren't as good. Maybe as a liner. Maybe if I wanted something that wouldn't budge, I would do this, but I think for an everyday nude, folks, this is really working. And I think I used her system. Now again, if I go to buy one of her lipsticks, one of her nude lipsticks, I now realize that this pink shade here, I'm pointing to it right here, is not really the way to go for me. I need to contrast more and get a little bit more orange in it. And certainly this pink has a little bit more of the brown. So the pinker I go, it's not going to work and probably explains my trouble. As I went with the one that shows up the most on me, it looks like I'm having the most luck. What do you think? Have you encountered the age-old problem of trying to find the right nude lipstick, and how has it gone for you? Why don't you try this at home? I would love for you to try it and see what you think. Sometimes we think we know our skin tones and we don't necessarily. I have to tell you, I am very pleased with this. These are really creamy like a lipstick, and they also go with the shades of the lipstick. A lot of these, many of them, some are new. I believe Julia is a shade, and I think I should purchase Julia as a lipstick and we should see what we think. But before that, I would love to have a dialogue with you in the comments section. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you're purchasing these. And if you haven't already done so, I would love for you to subscribe to my little channel here and help me grow. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next video.